Hey buddies! Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do a super simple Air Force One. Now, my younger buddies probably don't know what Air Force One is. So, we have one here in Jane size that we're gonna take apart and customize on an episode soon. So we're gonna do an all white version of this shoe. Super simple to follow along with and just for you to draw at home. So usually we do a black marker, but since the all white Air Force One is like a cool white color, we're gonna use some different grays. So grab some gray markers or gray crayons and a piece of paper and let's do some custom Air Force Ones. Ready? Maybe we'll start off with the dark one first. Let's get started. All right, buddies, so I got a nice light gray to start with. We're gonna do the silhouette or the outlines, I believe is a better word for it, of this exact shoe. So grab your marker, let's get started. First, again, super simple. So we're just gonna draw the bottom of the shoe. We want enough room on both sides, buddies. So let's go in about here and just do a straight line. Whoop. Leave some space over there. Good job. All right, next step, we're gonna take the front line a little up. The front of our shoes go up a little. So just slant that a little up. Perfect. And if we're going too fast, just rewind the video. And remember, we're gonna thicken these lines later. So right now we're just getting the nice outline of our shoe. All right, buddies, let's start at the front of our shoe. We're just gonna do a line up and a slight slant. Ready? Up, and then bring it in with a nice slow little curve like that. These Air Force Ones are known for having this real nice chunky sole, so you wanna go up a little higher, just like mine. Perfect. Now let's do this side of the shoe. These are a low top Air Force One. All my parents might know about the high and lows. We're doing the low top, like the one I showed you. So we're just gonna simply take this back, not too much higher than that. We'll go to about right here. So let's go at a slight line forward. We'll curve it just up like that, a nice little curve on the back, buddies. And then go straight up, ready? Up. And about right there, a little higher than the toe. All right, it's already looking so good. All right, cool. Now, the heel right here, we have a little curve we gotta do. You see that? So let's do that. Let's go up a little bit and then down like a little mountain. Ready? Up and then down. Can you do that? It almost looks like a slide into a pool. Woohoo! Perfect. All right, buddies. Now this is where our foot goes, right? So it's gonna go down and up, about right here. And then we'll connect it on down. So all we're gonna do is a nice little line back up, okay? Here we go. Right about there. That looks so good. All right, buddies. Next, we need to connect it down to the toe. So this is a low top shoe, so it's gonna be a nice slow little slant. I envision the toe cap of our shoe right here, buddies. This is the toe cap. It's gonna go to about right there. So we're gonna keep that line, not such a tall slant, just kind of straight over. Let's do that. Straight over to about there. Perfect, I can see it coming together. Can you guys? Check that out. So cool. All right, buddies. Now, simple. We're just gonna take it on up to that spot right there. Ready? Get a little curve down and then right on over like that. Oh, I can see it coming together, especially when we get our lines nice and thick, looking all good. All right, and before we move on to the details inside, we're just gonna do a nice little tongue of the shoe. Ready? The tongue of the shoe is this part right here. This is the tongue of your shoe. So we're gonna want that to stand out a little like that. So let's do that spot. Ready? What we're gonna do for that is just a little, kind of from our side, it's almost like a square. And it's not a very big tongue on the Air Force One. So let's start about here. Just bring it up a little higher than this line. And then just bring it on down into the shoe like that. Looking good, Breadies. I hope you guys are having so much fun following along with this Air Force One. Remember, we're gonna do a super simple version of this shoe. So now get ready to do the details on the inside. I'm so excited, let's do it. So now I wanna do the sole of the shoe right here, Breadies. This white sole right here. What we're gonna do is simply, we're gonna go up to about right here and take this line across. We're gonna go down a little at first and then up, kind of the way that it does on the actual shoe. So follow me, Breadies. Ready? We're gonna go in a little, about right here. Remember, Air Force Ones have the real thick sole. It's kind of what sets them apart. We're gonna go down a little bit to about where the toe cap is there. And that's when we're gonna go up now. Not too much, but just a little. Ready? I'm gonna take this up to the back. Oh yeah, that's looking like the Air Force One. And remember, we're gonna straighten out these lines and make it look really good. We're just getting the outlines done right now, Breadies. All right, now the next step I wanna do is this little heel part right here. To do that, we just go right here, little in, and just take it down, and like that. That is how that looks. Perfect. If I'm going too fast, Brace, just rewind. Okay, next we're gonna do the shoelace hole, the part of the leather that outlines the shoelace. So we're gonna start about right here, and it's kind of got it's known for having a little wave to it. It's not a straight leather line, but like a little wave around each shoelace hole. So we'll do a simple version. We'll just make it kind of wavy. Ready? Let's start here. Start in thin, and then we'll turn up towards the shoe. And then right here, we'll just do a couple of waves. We'll probably get about maybe 4 shoelaces in on here because we're doing a simple version. So that'll be our first shoelace. So we can envision that circle right there. Go up. This will be about our second shoelace. And then less windy as we go to the top. Perfect. For our shoelaces, we're just gonna do super simple lines like this. So we'll just do boom, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, and we'll hit 4. We could do another one, but we're just going real simple. So again, I think this will make a little more sense when we darken these lines. You'll see we'll darken that, and it'll come together real nice. Okay, next we need to do the front design, which is really simple. We're just gonna take a line from right here, go straight along, and then go up into the shoe right there. Perfect. Next step, that same front toe part kind of stops about right here. It's a nice little wavy line down like that. Ooh, that looks so good. We're gonna get our lighter gray and do a little more details to make it really look like the Air Force One. Okay, the Air Force One is actually made by this company called Nike, the Nike swoosh. So we gotta do our Nike swoosh there. And notice the swoosh, sorry, I had it upside down. The swoosh goes over this other line. So we're gonna do our swoosh first and then the other line behind it. We already got this part here, all right? So, I was a big Michael Jordan fan growing up, so I drew a lot of Nike logos growing up. This one could be a little tricky, but we're just gonna try our best. All it is a nice line with a little C on the end, a little misshaped C. So we'll try our best, and don't worry, we can always make it look good in a little bit. It starts at the bottom of this heel cap here, and it simply goes over. So let's just do that. Let's just do 2 lines. This one goes at a little lower of a slant. So let's do that. And then get it ready for our, I call it like a C. It's like a little hook right here for the end of the swoosh, end of the Nike swoosh. Ready? Just take this up like a C shape right there. And then this one, we're gonna go a little wider and connect it for our Nike swoosh. So we're just gonna go down and around. Looks pretty good. Not too bad. Again, we'll clean it up and we'll make it look better. But right now, for our nice little outline, looks good. All right, buddies. So now we gotta do that second leather line right there. And it kind of goes at the same slant as this one. So we're gonna go down and move it over. Ready? We're gonna go down, move it over, and down like that. Oh yeah, there it is. You can see that Air Force One right there. All right, now little details. So we're gonna grab this same exact color, and now we're just gonna straighten out these lines. Okay, I'll fast forward this part, and I'll see you right after so we can clean up these lines. All right, let's get started. All right, buddies, I'm back. So I cleaned up the lines, and now after you clean up those lines, we're gonna add a few little small details to really make this look like the Air Force One. Now, the Air Force One also is famous for having these 2 little dots there. So we're gonna do that. This nice little line pattern here along the bottom, so we're gonna cover that. Obviously their little logo here in this line. And then these dots here, these little perforations here as well. And then we'll be done. This little thing is actually extra. This usually isn't on the normal Air Force One, so we're gonna leave that off. All right, let's keep going. So we're gonna just simply do little lines to make these little lines. Now we're doing a simple version, so we're not gonna do so many. The lines actually start about right here. So while I was touching it up, you can do the same thing. On the bottom of your sole, you can draw a little thicker line here, then that goes down here. Oh, and I also did like, the shoe was like standing on a road here, so I did that. All right, so let's keep going. And remember, just rewind if you're a little behind. This is gonna be super simple, just some lines. 1, spread out a little, 2, spread out a little, 3, 4. We just wanna keep about the same distance. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go all the way back. We're at 10, 11. Again, no pressure, just simple lines. That'll be our lines here. All right, let's do those 2 dots here. We'll go one right in front of this bad boy, and then one right kind of back here behind it. 2 dots. Oh, it's looking so good, Breddies. Hope you're having so much fun. All right, the next little detail, we're not gonna do the actual word. That's a little hard to do, so we're just gonna do this line right here. So we'll make like a, we'll just take a line near the bottom, right there, take it back. We'll do a bigger line next to it, a little taller of a line. That'll kind of be what that logo is, but we're just gonna do a simple version like that. And then one more line, straight out, to give it that vibe that it has right there. Super simple and easy. All right, buddies, we're almost done. we gotta do our perforations, hard to say, right here. And again, we're gonna do a simple version. So we're just gonna kind of do some half circles, really tiny on the bottom line and on the top, so it doesn't look too crazy. So just grab your marker, little half circles. Very minute detail there, and then like that. That's it. Super simple, super clean. Okay, now I told you we're gonna get a different gray. Let's put this gray away. Let's get a light gray, a lighter one than this. If you don't have a lighter gray, we're done. Like, this is it. I'm gonna add a few details, but this looks so good. All your parents and friends will know that is a white Air Force One. So cool. So let's grab a little lighter gray. This one's almost white. Let's test it out over here. Oh yeah, so this is perfect. This is called Cool Gray. The number, if you have some of these Biano markers, is CGII01. It's a very light, I just tested it. It's perfect for what we want for this Air Force One. So we're actually gonna get the dark side and just add a little more detail. So let's do that. So we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go along the bottom here where these are. Just, it'll look really good. So we're just gonna go along this and just kind of right over the top of those, all the way along. Just to give it that white on white vibe. Same thing with here, right above this next line. Let's do the same thing. Right along there. Right along. Kind of keep your line about the same thickness. So you can tell it's the all white Air Force One. It looks so good. I'm gonna do the same thing right here on the back, Brady. Perfect. And now the last step, we're gonna do some thread lines along the toe cap here. So I think for these, I'm gonna use the skinny side. And simple, just lines along here. Ready, watch this. Give it that real shoe detail. Same thing over here. Damn. It's looking so good, Breddies. I've had so much fun with you. And let's do one more shadow below the Nike sign here to make it pop a little. And as well as under this shoe lace leather strap here. And that is it, Breddies. Oh, looks so cool. Can't wait to show this to Jane. She has a pair of these, so she's gonna be super excited. All right, Breddies, that was so much fun. Check that out. Woo! The all white Air Force One. It looks so awesome. I hope you guys had fun with me. Go check out our next video. It is the Easter Among Us. I had so much fun doing it. You see it back there in the corner. Oh yeah, that one was fun. All right, Breddies, we will see you soon. Bye.